Okay, so we got Mark's Boss 429 back. Just unloaded it. Had it at Pro Strip and they stripped her down to bare metal. Overall, it looks really good. I'll just point out the areas that need fixed. You can see this area where the apron overlaps the shock tower. That's prone to rust because it holds water underneath there and it'll rust from the bottom up. You can see this one's rusted, that one's rusted out. Over here we got the battery tray, a little bit right in here, bubbled up and rusted. Rusted there, there. The vents are still on here. Pull the tape off, that's all under there yet. This is still in good shape. They were able to keep the inside floor and everything. Didn't strip it down. Looks great. He kind of taped it off. They did a good job cleaning this one as well. You'll see they use more aggressive media on these areas here because there's a lot of contours and you're not going to hurt them or warp them and that kind of stuff. And so this is pretty rough, which is good. The epoxy will bind into that real good. Up over here, you can see how smooth this is. And they use a glass on that to prevent any heat and distorting the metal. So we'll have to sand that really good with 80 grit, but come in and take all this seam filler out with the wire brush, wire wheel on a drill bit or a drill. Clean all that out. Same with around here. We'll take all this out before we epoxy it and then start sanding it tomorrow morning. Jonas is coming. We're going to 80 grit this. We'll take all this out eventually. And I'll cut a panel and fill that. But it turned out really nice for the most part. So we've got a couple holes here. This wheel well is really pretty good shape. Got a small hole here. Got a hole down here, rusted through the tail panel here. And I believe that's from the that big rubber molding or rubber weather stripping that they put on these. I think that holds water and that's why these rust out. But you can see there's some pinholes around here. We'll have to cut some new metal and put in there. Let's see what we've got here. It's good shape. Same with around this one. You can see that's same way as the other side. Over here we had some damage done to it. Must have sideswiped or hit on this side at one point. You can see there's some dents in here, and they did the same thing as they did the door. They drilled holes through here and put mud in there and built that up. Fortunately, water didn't get in behind that, or that would have rusted that out bad. So I'll plug all these holes, weld these shut, hammer and dolly this, get it back to the way it was originally, or close to it. Otherwise, this side's pretty good. Right here's some holes. Hole down here. This is all pretty solid though. Got they rolled all the quarter panels too on these. See how that's rolled back? That's the way it was supposed to be. Really solid car though. I don't see anything else here. The bottom is great, and it's nice aggressive media on that, so that should I should be able to spray epoxy on the whole bottom of this thing and seal her up nice. Okay, so we got, there's an OK here. I don't know if you can see that. It says OK. The rest of it, good and solid. Okay. Same with up here. There's some D83 or 8 D837. I have to look into those numbers and see if I can figure out what that means. Alrighty, we'll turn the heat on, or keep the heat on tonight. Get her good and warm and sand her down tomorrow and epoxy it. Looks like this had some damage at one time too. We got a hole over there that I need to plug, and then still got this frame rail where it's dipped in pretty good too. I showed that earlier. So overall, they did a great job on the media blasting it. So get her sealed up tomorrow.